If you can't hear me too well, I have a face cover, a face mask on my mouth, so it's going to sound a little muffled. But I wanted to point out something here, right? I was having a little discussion with a brother, and he was telling me how, with the food, there's a certain ingredient that's now being placed in food, right? That's called bioengineered food ingredient. And I was telling him, I said, well, that's something new that's being put in the food because I've never seen it before. Back in like probably 2001 and back further, I've never seen the ingredient bioengineered food ingredient that's on the ingredients on the food. And he was telling me how, well, there's a lot of modified food ingredients that's always been in food, and it's been put in food for like ever since maybe 30, 40, 50 years ago. And I said, yeah, correct. That's true. However, this new thing that they have going on now, which is called bioengineered food ingredient, that's a totally different ingredient that they're putting in these foods now. And I wanted to prove it to him because he was telling me if your food have any sort of modified food ingredient, whether it's starch or whether it's corn syrup or whatever, if it's modified, that's classified as a bioengineered food ingredient. So I wanted to do this little project here to prove to him that that's not true, because every little bit of food that you buy, no matter what it is, it could be meat, it could be cereal, it could be bread, just like I have in this cart here. Just because it has something that's modified in it doesn't mean that it's a bioengineered food ingredient. Okay, so as you can see here, I got this cart. Now, this right here doesn't necessarily mean this is what I'm going to get. This is the food that I put in the cart just to prove the point, right? So as you can see, I had to come to like a quiet aisle here. It's pretty busy in here. All right, so if you look at this bread that I have right here, right? This Italian bread. If you look at the ingredients on this right here, I'm going to see if I can do this pretty good here so everyone can see. All right, if you look at the ingredients on this right here, okay, it doesn't have bioengineered food ingredient that's put on it, right? It's not on here. But if you look at this right here, all right, this is sunbeam right here, okay. Now this right here, this video isn't to put down a certain brand or whatever. I mean, you can buy whatever you choose to buy. It's your money, it's your interest, right? But if you look at the ingredients here, and I say that because, if you don't care about, this right here, as it says, a bioengineered food ingredient, if you don't care about that, then, I mean, do you? You can buy it if you like it, if you're okay with it. That's fine with me. I'm not here to put down a certain brand of food or whatever that you may love to buy or that you may love to eat or whatever. I mean, it's totally up to you, right? But as it says here, it says contains a bioengineered food ingredient, right? And then when you look at the ingredients to this, all right, do you see anything on here that says modified anything? Modified wheat flour, modified vegetable oil or sugar or whatever, food starch. You don't see anything that's modified on this right here. Okay, but it says this right here contains a bioengineered food ingredient. So when you look at this right here, this box of cereal, this is Cheerios, right? I just pretty much grab random things, right? Just to prove this point here. Okay, you don't see it on here neither. All right, there's no bioengineered food ingredients on this. And then it actually says right here, not made with genetically modified ingredients. All right. Even if you get this pack of bologna here, okay, which is chicken bologna, right? Although this, like I said, I'm not buying this. I'm just making a point, right? And as you can see here, this is chicken. It ain't pork. We don't do that swine over here, right? So if you look at the ingredients here, what does it say? It says modified food starch. All right. Now, if you look at the rest of the package here, does it says anything about contains a bioengineered food ingredient? No, it don't say that. All right. On the back, just to prove to you, there's no more ingredients on the back here. All right. So where is it? Okay. Now, just like I've showed you, it says it right here. Okay. It says it on this, on the sunbeam bread. It says contain a bioengineered food ingredient. All right. But where is anything that's modified in the ingredients? You don't see it. Okay. So on this have something that's modified, right? It says modified food starch. But where is that ingredient that says bioengineered food ingredient? See, this is the point that I wanted to point out here. Let me take this off right here, just in case you guys can't hear me clearly. So that's the point that I wanted to make to the brother. I said, just because it says modified food ingredient doesn't mean that that's actually classified as a bioengineered food ingredient, right? Let's pick up something else. Let's pick up something random here. All right, what about these cookies here? All right, let's check out the ingredients on this. All right, now, does it says anything about something that's modified? No, just like the bologna here, just like the bread here. There's nothing in the ingredients that says something is modified. However, right here at the bottom, it says bioengineered food ingredient. All right, so that's another point proven. Let's pick up something else. Pick up one of these bags of chips here. All right. All right, let's try this. Got a bag of Doritos here, right? All right, so check this out. I don't see anything that says anything that's modified, right? Although I see a bunch of junk in there, right? You got monosodium glutamate, you got red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6. You got all of this. Got soybean there, canola oil, right? You got all of this other junk up in there. Okay, but it says nothing modified, and it don't say anything about a bioengineered food ingredient. Okay, so that's another point proven. Let's pick something else up here. All right, let's go down here. I'm just picking up random stuff, right? Just to prove it. So, just to prove my point, right? And hopefully that the brother is going to see this, because I told him I'm going to prove it to him the next time I go to any random supermarket or department store. I'm going to prove it, right? Let's go to the pasta aisle here. Now, just like I said, this isn't a video to bash a certain place or put a certain place down or try to keep people from shopping at a certain place, whatever. Because me personally, I love this place too. If you know what it is, if you see it on the video, then you know exactly where I'm at, right? So this is not to put a certain place down, but just to prove my point, right? Let's pick this up right here. This is ziti, right? One of my favorite brands to get if I'm making pasta or something. Okay, so let's look at the ingredients. All it says is durum wheat flour, all right? Nothing modified. Nothing modified in this, okay? Nothing modified. All right, let's flip to the other side here. All right, I don't see it on here. Okay, and this is the reason why I buy this brand here, because it doesn't have that bioengineered food ingredient in it, right? So there's nothing modified on that. So you can't say that if it has something modified, that ingredient, which is bioengineered food ingredient, count as that. That's two different ingredients, man, right? Let's try this out right here. This is the Walmart brand, right? Pretty much the same thing, okay? They have a little bit more extra ingredients up in there. However, they don't say bioengineered food ingredient, okay? So it's so many points proven here, man, right? Let's try something else. All right, let's try one of these right here, the macaroni. Okay, let's see what this got. Once again, it's not up in here. Okay, it's not up in there. All right, so these are a lot of things here that says it doesn't have it. Okay, all right. I'm trying to see if it have anything modified. All right, so this right here, it doesn't have anything modified, nor does it have the bioengineered food ingredient, right? So let's try something else. Canned meat. All right, bread, peanut butter. All right, as a matter of fact, let's go to the sauces here, right? The condominiums. Pretty sure we'll find something in here, right? Pretty sure we'll find something in here. Let me see. All right, let's try the mayonnaise. Okay, Hellman's. Everybody love Hellman's, right? Supposedly one of the best mayonnaises to get. Okay. If you look at the ingredients here, all right, once again, there's nothing modified up in there. All right. Now let's see if it have those magical words on this right here. Right, so far, so good. I haven't eaten this in a good while here, but to my surprise, this actually doesn't have it, right? Let's see something else. All right, you got Miracle Whip. Let's try the Miracle Whip. Okay, right here. It says modified cornstarch, right? So if you want to say that the modified cornstarch is a bioengineered food ingredient, well, where is it? Where does it says bioengineered food ingredient? Where? I don't see it. Okay, so you can't say that anything that's modified, that's in food, is classified as a bioengineered food ingredient because that doesn't have it. All right, I'm pretty sure French mustard don't have it either. Okay, doesn't have it. I don't see it. Right, nothing modified, no bioengineered food ingredient. So I think that's enough. I mean, I can pretty much go on and on throughout this whole thing, right? But there's the proof right there. It's all right. Don't worry about it. There's the proof, right? Let's try one of this. $1,000 used to be one of my favorites, right? Used to be one of my favorites. Okay. I don't see anything that's modified in this, nor does it says bioengineered food ingredient. So there you have it. There's your proof. So to the brother that I was speaking to, you know, I mean, pretty much, I think I've proved enough. All right, so those are two totally different ingredients, man. You can't say that anything that's modified, whether it's wheat, whether it's cornstarch, whether it's syrup, anything, man. You can't say that that's the same ingredient as a bioengineered food ingredient, man. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this stuff back, you know, and just to prove it once again. There you go. This bread right here doesn't have it. Okay. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of modified things in there, but it doesn't have bioengineered food ingredients. But you have the sunbeam here. This has it. It says it right here. Bioengineered food ingredient. However, there's nothing listed in the ingredients that says something is modified. So that's two totally different ingredients, man. All right. So I'm going to end this video here. Till the next time,